What is this value? 8. We can write it as 1460 5 times, right? Divided by 10 into 2. 292 plus 708. How much is right hand side number? 1000. 1000 cancellation with 8. 125. Which cube is that? 5 cube. Answer 3. One 169 times 1440 minus 840. 600. Upon 600, what percentage is 420? What is 10%? 60. 7 times is 420 only. 10% 7 times, 70% answer. 720 divided by 18. How much is this? 40. We can write it as 168. 6 how many times? 28 times. Plus 38. Minus 28 plus 38. Plus 10. 40 plus 10, 50. 840 we have. Upon that we need to calculate 80%. So that means subtracting 20%. 20 percentage is 168. 90 divided by 9, approximate 10. So instead of 840, we can write it as 850 now. From this we need to subtract 168. Subtract 200, add 32. Subtract 200 from this, 650. Add 32, 682. $139 divided by 16. 16 approximately 9 times we can say. 8 or 9 whatever, no problem. Minus 9 minus 6 square 36 minus 9 minus 36 45. We need to subtract 45, then answer 580. So dance school, 4 schools are there, ABCD, total number of students who have enrolled in the schools. Percentage of enrolled students who are learning hip hop. Respect to ratio of male female learning hip hop. Okay. In school A, out of number of students learning hip hop, 1/5 are below 15 years of age. Who are learning hip hop in school A? What percent we have? 40%. How much is 40% of this number? 80. Out of 80, 1/5 are below 15 years of age. 1/5 in the sense 20%, which is 16. If out of total number of students who are below 15 years of age, 50% are female. What is the number of female students learning hip hop who are 15 years or above? Right. So now, here, those who learn hip hop, male and female, they are in the ratio 5:3. Correct? How many parts we have? 8 parts. That means male are 50, female are 30. Now the condition says, out of total students who are below 15 years of age, 50% are female. That means out of these 16 members, 50% in the sense 8. 8 are female who are less than 15 years of age. Correct? Next. What is the number of female students learning hip hop who are 15 years or above? How many female learn hip hop? 30 members. Out of those 30 who are less than 15 years are 8 members. Then remaining 22 members are equal and above 15 years of age. So answer 22. What is the average number of students learning dance forms other than hip hop in schools B, C, D? Those who learn hip hop in B is 30%. Then remaining 70%. 70% of this number, 84. 20% learn hip hop, which is 70 members. If you subtract 70, remaining 280 learn other than hip hop. Correct? 15% of this number, which is 12. If you subtract it, you'll get 68. They learn other than hip hop. And for these 3 numbers, we were asked to calculate average. 2, 3, 4 by 3, 144. Right? The number of students who are learning hip hop in schools B and D together is B. How many learn hip hop? 36. In D, 12. Both together, 48. Yes? Out of these members, is what percent less than number of students, both male and female, who are learning the same in schools A and C together? A we have 80. C we have 70. Both together 150. Now the question is, what percentage less? 48 is how much less than 150? 102 less upon 150 into 100. 2 times, 3 times, 3, 34 times into 2, 68. What is the difference between total number of male students learning hip hop in A and C together and female learning from the same in the same schools together? Already A we calculated, if you can remember, 50-30 was the combination in A. In C 20%, which is equal to 70. 70 now should be divided in the ratio 9:5. 14 parts, 1 part is 5. 9 parts, 45. 5 parts, 25. So now both male from A and C together it is 95. Both female 55. We were asked to calculate difference, which is 40. What is the respective ratio between total number of male students learning hip hop in B and D together and number of female students learning hip hop in the same schools together? Male to female in B and D we need 30%, which is 36. 36 should be divided in the ratio 4:5. 9 parts. 1 part is 4. 16, 20. And D 15%, which is 12. 12 must be divided in the ratio 1:5. 6 parts. 2 and then 10. Male are 18, female are 30. 6 3 times, 6 5 times. (81) appeared and then passed candidates in A, B, C, D and E. Appeared and then passed candidates. Appeared candidates. Diamond, come on. 200, 260, 220, 160 and 120. Next 160, 200, 190 and 90. Right. Number of students who appeared the exam from school A was what percent more than that who appeared from school D? School A appeared candidates 200. What percent more than D appeared candidates? 160. 200 is how much more than 160? 40. 40 more out of 160, which is 1/4 only, 25%. Out of all the given schools, for which school was the number of students failing the exam maximum? If failing the exam is maximum, pass must be minimum only. So let's directly identify this. Where exactly we have minimum pass percentage? Here it is 75%. Agreed? Pass percentage 160 passed out of 200. Oh, 80% I think. Not 75, sorry. What percent it is? 80%. Now, when we want maximum failing percentage, we need minimum pass percent, correct? Come on. Let's see, is this more than 80 or less than 80? What is 10%? 20%? 52. If you subtract 52, that is 208. 208 is 80%, but we have less than 208, but close to 208, correct? So now you can say this is less than 80%. What is 20% of this number? 44. If you subtract 44, that is 176. But you have more than 176. That means pass percentage is more than 80%. 120 is what fractional part of 160? 3 by 4. 3 by 4 less than 80%, which is 75%. 90 is what fractional part of 120? Again 3 by 4. 3 by 4 in the sense 75%. So now look at your options. Maximum failing percentage, that means minimum pass percentage should be there. 80 cannot be your answer. 80, more than 80 also cannot be your answer. Yes? Come on. 130. It has to be two options are there. No, it is percentage kaadu kada asla. It is not at all about percentage. It is about direct number. మనం చాలా ఎక్కువ చేసాం. Yes. Maximum failures must be there. That's it. Not percentage calculation. Yes? Failures here. How many are there? 40, 60, 30, 40, 30. So where we have maximum failures? B. మనం పర్సంటేజ్కి వెళ్ళాం, అంత దూరం అక్కర్లేదు, జస్ట్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఆన్సర్ అవుతుంది అంతే. ఫెయిల్యూర్ క్యాండిడేట్స్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎ నంబర్ బట్ నాట్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎ పర్సంటేజ్. పర్సంటేజ్ అడిగినట్లయితే మనం చేసింది వర్కౌట్ అయ్యేది. What is the respective ratio between total number of students who appeared the exam from BC together? Appeared candidates from BC together. 480. We were asked to calculate ratio, that is 480 by. Who passed the exam from same schools together? BC, passed candidates. 390. 0 cancel. Cancellation with 3. 16 times. 13 times. 16 is to 13, second option. What is the average number of students who passed the exam from B, C, D, E? Passed candidates from B, C, D, E. For these numbers, we need to calculate average. 190, 90, 280, plus 120, 400, plus 200, by 4. How much is answer? 150. In the year 2019, number of students who appeared the exam from E was 15% more than that who appeared from the exam in the previous year. How many students appeared the exam E in 2019? Appeared candidates in previous year 120. Now this year it increases by 15%. That means 18 more. Answer 138. Product must be 54. 6, 9 times. Minus 6, minus 9 combination factors are plus 6, plus 9. Divided by x square. Is that required? Because x square and y square both are having same coefficients. Now product must be 40, which is 5, 8 times. Factors are plus 5, plus 8. In between, 8 is in between 6, 9. Answer? No relation. 12 plus 3 plus 4 combination, correct? 60, 5, 12 combination, correct? Right. Factors are minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 12. Divided by coefficient is not required. X greater than y, x greater than y, x greater, x greater. Everywhere we are getting only one condition, x greater than y. X square is 16. X is plus 4 or minus 4. Combination for next one, minus 4, minus 5. Factors are plus 4, plus 5. Equal condition, less than condition. This is a negative number and y are positive numbers. So, x is less than or equal to y. Product must be 30. Minus 3, minus 10 is the combination. Product must be 24. Minus 3, minus 8 is the combination. Yes. Factors 3 comma 10 divided by not required. Yes. Minus 3 minus 8 plus 3 plus 8. In between condition again. Come on. No relation. Product is 30. Minus 5 minus 6 is the combination. Product must be 15. Minus 3 minus 5. Factors 5 comma 6 divided by not required. Required. Next 3 comma 5. 1 2 by 3 2 3 comma 5. Everywhere x is less than y. About takes 640 minutes to travel from A to B and then come back to point A. The distance between point A and B is 60 kilometers. If the respective ratio of speed of the boat in still waters to speed of the water current is 4:1, what is the speed of the boat downstream? Okay. Downstream speed in the sense, how many parts is that? Come on. 5 parts. Should be a multiple of 5. How many options are there? 2 options are there. Yes. Now what you can do is you can verify it. If downstream is equal to 15, 5 parts is 15, 4 parts 12, 1 part 3, 60 kilometers covered in downstream with a speed 15, same 60 kilometers covered in upstream, upstream speed 9. Let's calculate the time here. How much is here? 4, 9, 6 times 54, 6 by 9, which is 2 by 3. That means 10, 2 by 3 hours. 10 hours in the sense how many minutes? 1 hour is 60 minutes. 10 hours? 2 by 3 hour in the sense? How many minutes? Into 60. 40. That means total time is 640 minutes only. Is that what given in the question? 15 right answer. If not, you can directly go with 20 as final answer. Otherwise, if you want to solve it, 60 kilometers covered in downstream with the speed 5 parts. Same 60 kilometers covered in upstream with the speed 3 parts. Total time is 640 minutes, convert into hours by 60. 0, 0 cancel. 5, 12 times. 3, 20 times. 32 by P is equal to 64 by 6. 32, 2 times, 2, 3 times. P is equal to 3. Downstream is equal to 5 parts, which is equal to 15. Over. ABC invests in a business and the shares of their investment is in the respective ratio 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 by 8. So, to convert fraction into integer, you have to multiply it with LCM of the denominators. How much is LCM? 24. Multiply every fraction with 24. 8, 16, 3. After 6 months from the start of the business, A withdraws half of his money. That means initial investment is there for 6 months. Then half is withdrawn, remaining half is there. At the end of the year, the profit recorded was 17,500. How much was the profit share? B share. Now, B and C will be there for 12 months. A's remaining money will be there for 6 months. You can take 6 common and go for cancellation. Right. Take 6 common, 2 times, 2 times. Again, you can take 2 common, otherwise do it as it is, no problem. 8 plus 4, 32, 6. Again cancellation with 2 now. 6, 16, 3. Total profit in terms of number of parts is 25 parts only. 17,500 is divided into 25 parts. We need to calculate 16 parts. 25, 7 times is 175, 2 zeros we have. 7 into 16, 112 and then 00. over. When a certain sum of money is invested for 12 years at 12% simple interest per annum, it amounts to 36,600. For how many years should the same sum of money be invested to earn same amount of interest at the rate of 9.6% simple interest per annum? Same money is invested now. I'll assume both cases 100%, 100%. What is the major condition? It should give same interest. First case, what is the rate of interest? 12%. How many years? Interest obtained is equal to 144%. Now, the same interest we want at the rate of 9.6% per annum, then time period n is equal to 144 by 9.6. 10 times of denominator is 96. Half of that 48. 96, 48, 144. How many times is that? 15 times. That means in 15 years we should get the same interest. Followed? A dealer offers 24% discount on the market price of a certain item and thereby makes a profit, a loss of 5%. If the market price of the item is 7,500, how much discount should he offer on the market price so as to make a profit of 15%? First case, what is made? Profit or loss? What percent loss? Then that is equal to 90% of the cost price, correct? In that case, what discount was given? 24%. Then selling price is 76% of market price. Now how much percent profit we are expecting? 15. Then we need to sell the item at 115% of cost price. This is equal to what percent of market price? That's what I want to calculate. Is that okay? 19 multiples only. 95 and 76 both are 19 multiples. How many times? 5 times. How many times? That means both left hand side and right hand side numbers must be in the ratio 5:4, correct? If 5 parts is 115, 5 how many times is 115? 23 times. 4 23 times? 92. So in this case, if you are selling it at 92% of market price, what discount was given? 8%. You don't need to use market price value here. 7,500 is not required. AB together can finish a piece of work in 13 1/3. BC together can do the work in 10 10 by 11. C is 20% more efficient than B. In how many days A, B, C together can finish the same piece of work? Okay. A, B together can do it in 13 1/3, which is 40/3. B, C can do it in 10 10 by 11, which is 120 by 11. What is LCM? What is LCM? 120. AB will do 120 units in 40/3 days. So per day they will do 9 units. BC will do 120 units in 120 by 11 divided by 120 by 11. 11 comes to numerator, 120 gets cancelled, correct? So BC will do 11 units. And at the same time, we were given C efficiency is 20% more than B efficiency. If B efficiency is 100%, C becomes 120. They both are in the ratio 5:6. Total how many parts? 11 parts. 11 parts is 11 units. Then 5 parts is 5 units. C will do 6 parts. That means 6 units. AB together are doing 9 units. Out of that, A is doing 5 units. Then A will do 4 units. Total work now should be done by all together A, B, C, which does 15 units. So answer 8 days. At present, Ali is 14 years elder to Kai and Eddie is 10 years elder to Kai. The respective ratio between ages of Ali and Eddie is 8:7. What was Kai's age 6 years back? Okay. Present age of Ali is 8 parts. And Eddie age is 7 parts. Ali is 14 years elder to Kai. That means Kai's age is 14 years younger to Ali. That means 8 parts minus 14. And Eddie is 10 years elder to Kai. That means Kai's age is 10 years younger to Eddie. 10 years younger to Eddie. In both cases we have Kai's age only. Difference? Minus 14 goes to the other side. Then P is equal to? Now the Kai's age is equal to, substitute P value either here or here. You will get the answer. Correct? Come on. Which is 18. Now Kai's age 6 years back, in the sense we have to subtract 6. Answer 12. Over. A man pays 20% of his monthly salary as tax. Out of the remaining amount, how much is remaining? 80. He gives 1/4 to his wife. 1/4 is given to wife. 1/4 of 80, which is 20. How much is left? 60%. And keeps 10,000 as petty cash. So how much is left? Minus 10,000. The rest he invests in LIC and fixed deposit in the respective ratio 3:5. This is divided in the ratio 3:5. Correct? If he invested 14,000 to 50 in LIC, how much did he pay as tax that month? Tax amount, in the sense, what percent was paid as tax? 20%. So finally we need to calculate 20% only. Right. So now LIC money, how much is this? 14,000 to 50. So now there was some remaining money, and you know that is 60% minus 10,000. That is divided in the ratio 3:5. How many parts? 8 parts. And LIC first, then fixed deposit. So in LIC, how many parts we have? 3 parts, which is equal to 14,000 to 50. If you divide this with 3, you'll get 1 part value. To calculate fixed deposit and LIC both, that is 8 parts only, into 8. What is this? Remaining money, which is 60% minus 10,000. To this, if you add 10,000, that will be equal to 60%. What percent we want? 20%. That means we just need to calculate again 1/3 of that number. Yes. 3, 4 times, 7 times, 5 times, 0. I will treat 4,750 as 5,000 minus 250. Do you have any problem? Come on. 5,000 into 8. 40,000. 250 8 times. 2,000. 40,000 minus 2,000. 38,000. 38,000 plus 10,000. 48,000 by 3. 16,000. So 20% is paid as tax, which is 16,000. The area of the rectangle is equal to the area of the square whose diagonal is 8 root 10. Diagonal of a square is a root 2, which is written as 8 root 10. Root 10, I will write it as root 2 into root 5. Do you have any problem? Root 2 gets cancelled. Then a is equal to 8 root 5. Area, in the sense, a square, 8 square, root 5 whole square, 5. And this is equal to area of the rectangle also. That's the first condition. Yes. L into B. The difference between length and breadth is equal to 4, the perimeter. Now, when we were given length into breadth is equal to 5 times of 64, which is equal to 320. Now we need to write 320 as product of two numbers. I will write it as 16 into 20. Product is 320. And the other condition where it says difference between length and breadth is 4. Difference between these two numbers is also 4. Condition satisfied. We were asked to calculate 2 times of L plus B. L plus B is 36. 2 times of that is 72. Final answer. In a 120 heights mixture of milk and water, percentage of water is only 30%. The milkman gave 40 liters of this mixture to a customer and then added 12 liters of milk, 8 liters of water in the remaining mixture. What is the respective ratio of quantity of milk and water in the new mixture? Right. Third option, final answer. 120 liters of mixture we have. 40 liters is taken out. How much is left over? 80. Even in 80 liters, water must be 30% only, which is 24, and milk is remaining 56. Now to this, 12 liters of milk is added, 8 liters of water added. Now finally we have 68 liters of milk, 32 liters of water. Cancellation with 4, 17 times, 8 times. Third option answer. Without doing this, I answered the question. Initially 120 liters is there. 40 liters taken out. How much is there? 80. Then 12 liters and then 8 more liters. Total 20 liters added. How much is the total quantity now? 100. So now in this 100 we have milk and then water. Correct? And we were asked to calculate ratio. So now when you add the sum of 2, milk and water, in terms of number of parts, that should be factor of 100. Sum of milk and water, 19, is it a factor of 100? 27, 25, maybe your answer, hold it, 23, 17, there is only one factor of 100, so third option, final answer. Yes. A bag contains 5 white, 5 red, 6 green balls. Total how many balls are there? 16. 2 balls are picked at random. In how many ways can you do that? 16C2. What is the probability that at least one ball is green? At least one. So how do you do that? 1 minus no green. Correct? So green balls. How many green are there? 6. Apart from these 6, from the remaining 10, if you pick any 2, that is of no green only. So that I'll write it as 10C2. 1 minus 10 into 9 by 16 into 15. 3 3 times, 3 5 times, 5 2 times, 2 8 times. 1 minus 3 by 8, answer 5 by 8. 5 by 8, fifth option answer. Followed? Everybody?